If someone else caused your serious injury, it does not automatically mean that you'll get a big personal injury settlement. In fact, you might not even get a penny. Yes, you heard that correctly. In a huge percentage of cases, even with a serious injury, you will not get a big settlement or any settlement. There are a few reasons for this. I'll explain why. You may already know that you need a few things to get a big personal injury settlement. In case you don't know them, here they are. First, another person or company must have been careless. Second, the accident must have caused your injury. Third, you must be seriously injured. Fourth, you need the at-fault party to have insurance that covers your injury. And this fourth reason is a common reason why you may not get a big settlement, even if you're terribly injured and someone else is at fault. Unfortunately, many drivers and companies do not carry insurance. This is true whether we're talking about drivers of cars, trucks, or even hotels, malls, and stores. Since many drivers and companies don't have insurance, it means that there won't be money to pay any settlement for you. It's also one reason why after an accident, lawyers won't immediately tell you how much your case is worth. They'll likely tell you it depends. Let me explain. One huge factor that determines your case value is whether the liable driver or company has insurance. In fact, even if you're in an accident and break a bone and have surgery, you may get no money. Like life, personal injury claims are not always fair. Someone who only has back or neck pain from a car accident or slip and fall could get a bigger payout than you if the liable driver or company has insurance in their case, but there's no insurance in your case. But even if the other driver has insurance coverage, they may still have a very small limit. If the liable person or company has a low insurance limit, it often means at best you'll get a small settlement. This is true even if you're badly hurt in the accident. Let me give you a real settlement example. We're going to use an example where my client Peter was riding a moped. However, if Peter would have been driving a car, the result would have been exactly the same. Peter was heading straight down the street in Miami, Florida. A driver of a car ran a stop sign and crashed into Peter. As a result, Peter broke his upper leg bone, the femur, and had surgery. Most insurance companies will agree that a broken thigh bone is a serious injury. In fact, juries usually award over $200,000 for pain and suffering for a broken femur with surgery. That's the full value of the case. The same is true if you have a bad fracture of your ankle, your hip, or your skull, and you have surgery. Insurance companies know this and put a $200,000+ value on femur fractures with surgery. They also value some other bone fractures similarly. Unfortunately for Peter, Geico and United Auto only insured the driver and owner of the other car with only $35,000 in bodily injury liability insurance. That's the insurance that pays for your pain and suffering, medical bills, and lost wages. Sadly, it is very common for drivers to have low insurance policy limits. Like most drivers, the driver who received the traffic ticket here did not have money to contribute to Peter's $35,000 settlement. And unfortunately, Peter did not have uninsured motorist coverage on the moped or any car that he owned. Now, you may be saying, can't I sue the at-fault driver if they don't have enough insurance to cover my injuries? Yes, you can sue them, but if they don't have money to pay you, you likely won't get a penny. It gets worse. Most of the time, the liable driver won't have money to pay you. People with low insurance limits usually don't have money to pay your claim's fair value. Let's assume that you're lucky enough that the at-fault driver or business that caused your injury has enough insurance that covers the fair settlement value of your case. You still need to know how much your pain and suffering for your particular injury is worth. Otherwise, you'll never get paid the fair value of your case, and that's your goal. You will be negotiating like a fool. To see how much different injuries are worth, watch this video here or click the link in the description below. And if you're seriously injured in Florida or on a cruise and you think someone else may be at fault, click on the link in the description below to see if I can represent you.